The right control, enrage, OTK, or bombs. There's quite a few alternatives actually. Alright, it's control. Well, we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Cthulhu Control Warrior. Do you feel better that I spent more on my Twitch subs to your channel than on Hearthstone? Thank you. I hope you have derived enough entertainment from here, so the value proposition hasn't been as bad as Hearthstone's. If you're bored, you could take my Quest Hunter for a spin. I'm not bored, and I have more decks that I have built. Let's go with the Ice Barrier here. Let's see. Okay. Oh no, discovering dragons. That's tough. And more armor as well. Alright. Suppose I'll ping that one away. Chill for the time being. I don't want to spend the coin yet. I'll probably play the Chandies next turn. It's always going to get killed, but... now do I need to rolling fireball the 6/6? This is pretty big. Huh. And further delay the Chandies. I can play the Chandies here. The start of your turn gains spell damage +2. Well, these don't have a lot of attack. That's a little inconvenient, I suppose. How's Yashurash worked in this deck? It's okay. Both the version without Yashurash and the version with Yashurash have performed quite identically. There's like a 3-card difference. The Firework Elemental, the Strongman, the Medic and Yashurash, that's 4 cards different. But both of them have performed at a similar level. Overall. Anything more? Or will he trade with the body? You really can't leave that up, that's too scary to leave up. That's fine, we can do that. Let's kill those 3. Or we will have a bunch of armor. We'll see how it works out. Inventory question with Yashuras and Circus Medics for OTK. It's one of the recipe decks is a deck like that, but I think that's way too slow. I mean, Evolve Shaman is just way stronger, and Totem Shaman is way stronger. So even people who were like really waiting to play Shaman, and they have now started to play Shaman when it's possible, then they just don't play that. Because that's not the Shaman that they want to be playing. Might be a coin turn. Coin Deep Freeze. I will corrupt the Strongman, but I don't want to drop the Strongman on this board. I think the Elementals are enough. They're going to be killed one way or another. The Dirigible is not a card that you see very often. Or in fact ever. Absolutely never see that card. First Nova Doomsayer is not going to go off, right? Nah, it will not go off. There's no way it will go off. There's always like a shield slam or something. But I guess I'll give it a try. I'll ping there a little bit. There's always a shield slam or something to kill it. Is the guy playing Nezod and Cthulhu? No, there's no way there's Nezod. Nezod is not used in any decks. But, I mean, that Sword Eater Pirate, it's just incredibly strong for 4 mana. It's being used in every warrior deck right now. I mean, 4 mana for a 2/5 Taunt body and a 3/2 sword. When you usually pay 3 mana to get just a 3/2 weapon. So that's just crazy good stats. And most of them play the legendary minion for card draw. So it also is being drawn from there. Oh dear. I end up losing a Caligos there. Not a surprise. I don't want to use my Hecklebot until Kutoon is shuffled into the deck. Warrior will have tons of removal available. So Alexstrasza on the Warrior doesn't really do much. I guess I might do it anyway though. Already saw one Battle Rage. There might be a Yashiraj with the dirigible, right? And that fellow is going to get devolved. That's why this card is here. Well, one of the reasons why this card is here. It still turned out to be an 8/8. That's pretty good. Ouch, that one really hurts. 6 mana 8/8. It's going to go to the dome, right? Probably. Well, that's inconvenient. I'm hoping that it has to hit into the Katut, but it probably doesn't. But if it's not going to hit into the Katut, then the warrior has to spend a bunch of removal pieces on that. Not that many, it turns out. Ouch. And the Battle Rage too. Well, that's inconvenient. Do I have to spend my Cypress to kill that? Oh no. I think I will have to. I'll remove that weapon. So we get a Siphon Soul from this, right? Big Game Hunter. Fine. I wanted a Siphon Soul though, because I wanted the heal. I guess we'll do it like this. Once Kutoon is in the deck, I'll try to Hecklebot it out to prevent the Battle Cry. I've already survived the Rattle Gore. So if I can heckle the Kutoon, I will be fine.
Ladies and gentlelords, prepare to be obeyed.
Because it might be that everything else gets drawn. Everything else gets drawn first. Hopefully. No dragons to enable Malygos. Seen 2 skippers now. Need to combust these. Ping that one. I guess I need to play a strongman out there. Although this will be removed reasonably easily. I don't know how many minions will be left once Kutoon is completed. Hopefully Kutoon might be the only minion. Because if the warrior gets to draw the Kutoon, then it looks like the warrior will win. I haven't been able to corrupt any other cards. I haven't seen any of the other corrupt cards yet. Oh boy. That's so good. Random priest spells, here we go. Ha! How about that? Now there's 2 cards from my deck. Not looking good. Do I have to try to kill the Zetek Veil Weaver? That would mean playing Malygos now without value. I guess I have to do that. That will corrupt the Circus Medic. That enables me to kill the Veil Weaver. So at least the priest spells will stop. I mean, it's something. That's only 5 damage to the Deathwing. That's not quite enough. And then there's 2 cards from my deck now in Warrior's hand. So now this can be killed with the Asura's next turn if needed. But if the last Cthulhu piece is played now... No, it's a 3 AoE, so then I can ping and heckle, but... that would still be fine. There's a random rush minion, there's 2 cards from my deck. Scary stuff. I mean, I'm most afraid of those 2 cards from my deck. The medic here to kill the Deathwing. I can hold back the Strongman. Okay, I've handled the Deathwing, I've handled the Rattlegore. Only 6 cards in the deck, so I have a pretty decent chance to remove the Cthulhu once it comes.
Give me that. Not what I want. A diet high is higher.
Alright. Is this the turn to play Reno? I don't know what the cards from my deck are. I've seen 2 Shield Slams, I haven't seen any Coerces yet. A potential for up to 8 damage. I think I need to play both of these Taunt minions there. And ping away the 2-1. I need some defenses. That's a really strong card, it's played in every warrior deck at the moment. Only 5 cards left. So there's a reasonable chance for me to get the Cthulhu out. Of the minions that I haven't seen yet that I know are in the deck, there's a Sky Raider and there's an Almsmith. So that's only 2 minions that I'm certain are there, but that I haven't seen. So the odds of picking up that Cthulhu once it's played are increasing. Can I take another 2 from that? I believe I must. I believe I must take another 2 from that. Go to 11. But if I fail to pick up the Cthulhu once it's assembled, then well, then I will lose. Okay, that's good. I get to play the Reno now. Alright, we get rid of that minion. Still 2 cards from my deck that are there. 2 cards in the opponent's deck. 1 Cthulhu piece unplayed. All Cthulhu pieces have been played. So I have at least 1 in 3 to pick up the Cthulhu. Possibly more. Let's give it a try. That's the Cthulhu. Okay, so Cthulhu Battle Cry is not going to hurt me. But there are still 2 cards from my deck. I don't want to play the Solarian yet. There could be a Reno in there. I'll just freeze that Cthulhu for now. Alright, so I have a 5 card advantage going to Fatigue. But Reno might kill me. One card left from my deck. Please, Reno, don't draw cards! Don't draw cards! Come on, Reno. All you needed to do was not draw cards. Now my advantage is down to 2 cards.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
I'm freezing the Cocoon again. Okay, 2 card fatigue advantage might not be enough when a warrior is at 45. That might not be enough. I was planning to win this game in fatigue. Okay, now I know all the cards that were from my deck. So warrior has Blade Storm. There's still 2 brawls, right? I think there are still 2 brawls there. There should not be a silence, because I've seen all the cards from my deck. Need to discover a spell. Conjurer's Calling is a good spell, isn't it? It could be. It can make more minions for me. I'm not going to kill the Cocoon, that one's going face. I need to wait a little while longer. There's a Blade Storm, Armosmith, Sky Raider, 2 brawls, right? Not the best, not the worst.
Made to fit.
My spellbook's running light.
Let's see about those secrets. There's never going to be a phase attack on me, right? No. Are there any targetable spells left? I'm not sure about that either.
I could just cast that.
Not many minions left either. I could just Conjurer's Call the Solarian. That will ensure Solarian Prime in the deck, no matter what the warrior has.
I had more time.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
This will ensure 1 Solarian Prime into the deck. There is a Blade Storm left. I have a counter spell up. Blade Storm, Brawl, Sky Raider. There goes the Brawl. And there's the Blade Storm, fine. That makes little difference. No more Brawls, no more Blade Storms. What is left? Do I dare to go with Solarian Prime? Not yet. The Onyxia is enough here. What are the remaining 2 cards? What are they? What does the warrior have left?
I'm out of cards.
I really do wonder what the warrior has left. Does the warrior just trust that I will die? But now the fatigue advantage is gone. Reno might kill me. Now, as long as Reno doesn't kill me, I'm fine. Hecklebot. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.